Okay, perfect. So James told me, hey, it's actually important to warm up, and it was a good reminder. So we want to show you a couple of things you can do to actually warm up. So one easy thing is to hug yourself, like this. What do you think about this one, James? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I've never done that before, but hey, I'll give it a go.
It feels good to hug yourself, believe me, it's not bad at all.
Hey, I could do with a hug, so.
So then you can do those, what are they called? Windmills or what? What's the name of that, James?
Windmills?
Windmills?
I've done windmills before, but not with my arms.
Alright, there you go. So like, as in a windmill dunk or what?
I've done one of those before as well.
Okay. And then you can stretch your shoulders a little bit. This one is actually really important for myself. It might be actually important for some of you guys too, especially if you have issues with the shoulders. Just make sure that you always warm them up well. It's just one of the body parts which is very, very critical. Anything else to watch out for, James, when warming up?
No, just make sure you do warm up, spend, you know, 5 minutes or so, because it's very important. You don't want to get injured, because then you're just going to be in an armchair.
That's right. So I have another one for you. I'll make it look good. Look at this. Oh.
Whoa! Did you hear that crack?
Yes, that's right.
Wow.
So something like that. Get a good stretch. Well, of course, then we have a couple more serious warm-up exercises. For example, using that machine over there. So James, do you actually want to show everybody how that is done?
So what we have here is the rear deltoid fly. All you have to do is pick up a relatively lightweight. It's not supposed to be super heavy. It's a good way to just warm up your shoulder joint. Given that we're doing an upper body workout today.
Okay, enough of that. So I think I'm going to show one more. If you follow me over here. So what's that one called again? I think it's called rotator cuffs, right?
Yeah, so this is another shoulder warm-up exercise. Helps to build some strength in your rotator cuffs, which is very important to do.
Is that the right height for my body height?
That seems to be okay. If
yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And just tell everybody what to watch out for when doing this.
So what you want to do is you want to pick a weight that's very light. This is not supposed to be a very heavy exercise. Have your arm 90 degrees and tuck in your elbow next to the side of your body. And all you have to do is just pull the cable outwards without your elbow moving. So you want to try to keep your elbow in the same position and it's just your arm rotating outwards.
Alright, perfect. I think we went through a couple of good warm-up exercises, but yeah, if anything else comes to mind, we'll actually show you some more later. So see you.
Alright Ben, what are you going to get started with today?
So today is a pull day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to start with the pull-up exercise. Earlier you mentioned to me that this pull-up exercise could also be used as a warm-up exercise, especially if you don't use any additional weight. So since we don't have a weight belt yet, we're going to do exactly that. Now the pull-up, and we have been talking about that in one of our theory sessions before, is actually a so-called compound movement. It's one of the types of exercises which is really good, according to James. So let me give it a try. How many should I aim for, James?
I think, you know, try to get to like 8 to 10 just to get started is a good number. Get all the way up. Look at that form.
I gave it my best. All right, your turn.
With the pull-up, you can always mix it up and use varying grips. So you can do something that's a bit more of a close grip, a bit wider, inside grip, and also the chin-up grip.
Does it hit the same muscle groups though?
It targets different areas of the back, but you know, being such a large muscle group, to try to incorporate all the different angles is a very good thing. So I'm going to start off with some wider grip, and just to warm up, no weights.
All right, James, before you start, maybe you introduce that exercise to everybody.
So what this is a bent over row. We're using the Smith machine because our barbell hasn't been delivered yet, but very much the same. What you want to do is get down with slightly bent knees, get the bar up, and then as you get it up, you want to get under the bar and keep your back straight. The movement should be purely from your arms rolled back, and the rest of your body should stay stable. The key thing about doing this is to have really good form. That's the most important. Again, I'm going to try to visualize using my elbows to pull it back rather than my arms. That way I can really hit the back, get the squeeze, particularly at the top. So here we go.
Wow, James is really making this look easy. How did that feel?
Feels good. All right, Ben. Next set,
Okay.
bent over rows.
So what I'm going to do, just because it feels more comfortable to me, is to use a different grip. So how do you call it when you actually have that kind of grip, James?
So that is an overhand grip.
Okay, so I'm going to use that one. And help me a little bit with making sure that my form is correct.
So Ben's got his back straight, his whole body is stable, generating that force through his arms, driving with his elbow to get a squeeze of the back. Alright, straight into it.
Setting himself up for victory. Okay, smash it out. That weight looks quite heavy to me.
It's tough.
You go?
Yep.
So, in terms of what to watch out for, any tips?
Make sure you keep your body stable. Pick a weight that you can use stably but also challenge yourself. Hit that 8 reps. Notice how Ben's body is completely stable. He's getting that pull from his elbows, getting the squeeze at the top from his back.
That one is actually pretty heavy.
That's solid. Other side now. Again, back straight. Get into a position that stands, that's very comfortable, body stable. Focus on those elbows getting back for that squeeze. You really want to target those lats. How do I feel?
Well, I tell you what, hurts a little bit in the hands, but apart from that, good.
Alright Ben, what are we going to do to finish up?
Alright, so it's midnight, so
Shit.
we gotta smash out a couple more. Last exercise for today, what's that called?
Well, we're going to superset some close grip rows with some lat pull downs.
Right, so which means 16 reps altogether.
That's right. Look at them lats.
Feeling a little bit light. Let's see what happens once I do this. So I reckon we can go a little bit harder, man.
Now, we're getting towards the end of our workout, and we're going to do this burner superset. What you really want to focus, as you're getting fatigued, remember, keep using the back so you can get that squeeze. Here we go.
Come on, man. Now is the time to dig deep. Nice one.
Oh.